Now, 3, 2, motherfucking 1.
What it is, YouTube? It's your boy,
my Maxis.
Solo Jolo.
And we are Max Critical.
Critical.
Back at it again with another video. And
Today, quick moment of silence. It's finally happened, y'all.
Quick moment of silence. PlayStation, or no?
No, Bungie has announced that Destiny 2 after June, the end of June.
June 9th, I believe.
June 9th, yeah. So like after June 9th, no more updates. It's crazy because specifically with Destiny 2, the blood has been in the water for 8 years. It's like literal year. It was the train that just couldn't get derailed and it kept going. And it is a bit it's a bit jarring that now it's happening. But yeah, they
Destiny 2 is officially over. Live service content updates end in June as Bungie moves on to new projects. So it's finally here, ladies and gentlemen.
I.e. Marathon.
Yeah.
But
they gotta be moving on from Marathon too, because that shit is
we'll tap on that in a bit. But just quick, just a bit. Cause like it's crazy. It's a bit, like I said, jarring is the only word I can think of right now. It's like after the decade, the literal decade, of this game running, the ups, downs, and even more downs, and even deeper downs, you would have thought at some point something else would have happened, like a change of hands or just something else, like moving Bungie itself incorporating into another like company or developer batch, and them taking up something. Because at no point was it ever a dead, like player wise. At no point was it ever a dead game. People always wanted to keep coming back to the damn game. It was a constant cycle of bad news. All right, more people are leaving. Now they're coming back. They want it, and they're leaving again. And it's crazy. At all the headlines, at all of the updates, at all the controversies, it's over now. It's happened.
It's just done. And shout out to the Destiny 2 community. I know you guys are hurting.
At one point I tried Destiny myself, purely out of morbid curiosity, because it's one of the few player bases that plays the game despite the fact all of the general consensus they feel bad liking the game. It's like the damn near general consensus I get from the outside looking in, that they all hate that they like the game. But it's like, I even myself, at a general morbid curiosity, tried to play it. Of course, by that point, the original stories and first couple of expansions were fucking gone. You can't even play them. I was lost. I gave up.
As a former Destiny 2 player, I can confer that it just kind of became a job to be a Destiny fan.
They log in, do your dailies.
A job that doesn't pay.
Is that right?
That you do right after your actual job.
You log in, you do your fucking dailies, and then you check out. This is what the consensus was for the longest time with the game, and it's like, man, it's crazy. But just moving, just slightly, I guess, moving on from that.
That brings us to like a broader conversation of PlayStation as a whole,
right? Because the whole agenda they pushed started kind of with Destiny and Destiny 2. It was like this live service push, and like there's not few of them anymore. There's next to none of them. There's literally only one game out of this whole decade that is live service that they've pushed and funded that has come out of the other side, and that's Helldivers 2.
Yeah,
and Helldivers 2's numbers aren't, in my opinion, probably ever going to look the same as its initial goddamn first 3-month run.
Yeah,
when it first released.
It was white hot.
Like, because like that peak number you see on the Steam play account for Helldivers 2, that lasted for a while, and then they peaked again. It's never. I don't think it's ever gonna catch that high again unless they make a show for it or something, like something crazy. But like, and it's just like it puts everything in the frame even more now. It's like every project that they put money into that either got canceled or died immediately on release. It's like,
Yeah.
and now the one of the only few successes that y'all could keep on pointing to, it's gone. One of the few games y'all could be like, well, this worked, so we can see. Nah, it don't. It didn't. It's over now. It slowly died. It slowly died and died more, and then it's gone now.
Yeah.
It's
right.
like fuck. Man, it's like this so it's like it harbored a whole generation of creators. That's gone. Is the agenda gone? Like, can we stop? Are we gonna stop this anytime soon?
Listen,
It's hard to tell.
I don't know what is actually going on with Sony because, like, given this, the news of that they're gonna increase PlayStation Plus subscriptions, like the prices, because of quote unquote ongoing market conditions. We already know what that is. That's war with the country that ran, and Schmizreal. Also, they're taking away their PC, first party releases on PC, which I personally don't have a problem with. I could see the business decision as to, take away their first party games from PC release as far as releasing them day and date on PC. But
it's like
I also understand why PC players would be mad about that because it's like, what the fuck?
My opinion on these two points of news, specifically, is that as far as the raising of the PlayStation price, it's not enough that I think anybody should genuinely care.
It starts with $1, but then where does it stop, brother?
Sure, but it's like until they raise it again, I don't. It's like whatever. I don't. In my opinion, there are only a few reasons you would even have Plus. There are only a handful of games still left that you would even want Plus for.
Yeah.
And other than that, is the huge ass library of free games you've gotten month by month. And it's like, come on, how
I'm still catching
by
up.
now you got hundreds of fucking games in there. Come on now.
I'm still catching up on Space Marines.
Not me trying to defend it. They shouldn't have raised the fucking price. I'm not saying that they should have, but I'm just like, I don't care that much that they raised. I got hundreds of games I still have yet to touch in my PlayStation. I'm not that mad at it.
Backlog super deep.
Whatever. But I'm like, whatever on that point.
And I still can't wait for 007 coming out next year. Next week.
Oh God, type. And with the cutting off of the PC ports, I guess I'm sorry to all of the strictly PC fans. I'm saying, I guess I'm sorry. If you'd asked me if it was ever in a conversation of the PlayStation PC ports, which was never in any conversations ever, nobody, in my opinion, cared what it looked like. But if anybody ever asked me my opinion on them, my opinion was always they're not gonna last for fucking ever. I don't see them lasting forever, especially when RAM prices started to raise.
Yeah,
because now it's a question of, okay, the next generation of consoles, time frame wise, should have been around the corner. How are we gonna do this when they can barely afford to manufacture them?
Yeah,
they failed. They have failed. They, in discussion wise, and the general consensus, they have failed game production wise this generation in the sense that there were barely any. There's barely any games. It only just now feels like they're starting to drop some fucking games for the goddamn generation. And so my opinion was always, it's probably not gonna last forever. They're probably gonna have to refocus on exclusives, and it's probably gonna be a huge stall for the next console generation.
Not gonna lie, this whole console generation kind of felt like a stopgap.
Type it really did.
Felt like a filler generation.
Lots of dead developers, lots of downs, lots of just odd choices. And on that note, it's just I want to ask just the general question: where do we think Bungie goes from here? Because Marathon isn't of standard hit.
Pretty sure Marathon's dying, right?
I mean, dying it's been maintaining that 10,000 area since its fucking release, basically. Like, it hasn't gained anymore. but it's like it's like
an 88% drop in players
since its launch.
since launch.
But it's like, and so it's like the last couple of like so it's like it's not going to raise any more players. People that are playing Marathon right now are just gonna be playing Marathon.
I
and
think
it's like
the problem with Marathon just as a whole is that it's just too niche of a style of game.
Yeah, you know,
for the kind of game that like, or for it to be a live service, the kind of game it is just doesn't translate well to a live service because you need hundreds of thousands, if not a million players to even continue to run a live service game of any stature, of any significance. And it's just not doing that.
Right. And it's like I understand the sentiments of a lot of Destiny players have been for years now, genuinely been waiting on Destiny 3, which the minute the numbers of developers
the minute they announced Marathon, I knew Destiny 3 was over.
Dipped below a certain point, I knew it was over with. Like all those projects that they've been working on forever now, years and years and years and years and years. It's like I knew it wasn't gonna go anywhere the minute the number of times developers kept getting cut, kept popping up. I was like, yeah, no, it's over with. Ain't no more Destiny, nothing. They're gonna have to even then they're gonna have to settle for whatever the Marathon turns into, and it turned into a live service, and is this now? Yeah. You know, it's like realistically, I don't see Bungie maintaining itself as a single entity anymore, dog. I'm not gonna lie.
I think last time I checked,
they're gonna have to get rolled into larger Sony.
They basically have two failing live service games at the same time, and on top of that, that was the main reason they were bought by Sony in the first place, is because of their their live service, campaign that they've been going on, and obviously that's being sunset now because hell, they haven't been finding much success. And so, like, do I think? And then on top of that, the $765 million devaluation of the entire deal in the first place. I don't know. I don't see them cutting their losses completely. Where okay, we're just gonna get rid of Bungie as a studio. They would have. I think they would need two more failed games, and I don't think they're gonna do another live service. Well, at least I hope not.
I don't. It's like my thing is like, right.
They would need at least one more huge failure for it to be like a wrap for Bungie and as a whole.
I don't necessarily know how many developers are left that can call themselves Bungie employees. I don't.
I mean,
I personally,
we all know the original Bungie's gone. So
it was like, I don't. It was like, besides that though, I don't feel like the number of developers are enough to make another game. I feel like they probably have just enough developers to hopefully maintain Marathon. Like genuinely, it's like I don't see. I genuinely just I don't know. I don't see a new project coming out of Bungie anytime soon. I don't.
God damn.
Is that accurate?
850 people.
Is that accurate and current? Let's Google AI. Hold on.
I mean, Google Gemini is like the best AI model right now. Like it's beating the fuck out of a lot. It's like Claude and Gemini, and the one other one that I can't remember right now. Oh my god!
That's a totally different number.
Half.
Yeah, it's half the number there.
450 developers on active as shifted to be split fairly in between upward extraction shooter and something else that they're doing. Oh my god! So between the Marathon team and the Destiny 2 team, they got 450. Yo, this is not. It's 400 each, I guess. Basically, we could say 400. So it's 800 employees and like what, roughly, let's say 500-600 developers. I don't know if that's enough to maintain. I don't know if that.
I don't know if there's enough to develop nothing new because, like, yeah, 400 or whatever developers from the Destiny team what huge content was they cracking out with the 400 developers? If it was 400 developers, like
right.
what content was they cracking out, my guy? Like hell, that they even outright the minute Marathon came closer and closer to drop, they even said, there's no more huge DLC or content updates. They was like shit. I don't think unless they start cracking out some indie games. I don't know. I don't see any huge projects coming from them, dog. I don't know.
Man, it's
Large developer count or not, I don't see it. I don't know. Me personally, I don't see it. I love to be wrong. I love to be proven wrong. We love a good comeback story.
We do love a good comeback
we
story.
fucking love a good comeback story.
But what do you guys think? Like,
It's
this is a short one today. What do you guys think? Like, let us know in the comments. Did we miss anything? Are we missing something? Because by what it looks like, like I said, I don't think Bungie's gonna like go by the wayside anytime soon. But I'm saying one more flub like this, I think they're gonna get absolved into the other studios. Like, there's gonna be no more Bungie.
Hell, if Marathon trips up, that'll be the flub.
But Marathon's already on. Like, there's no way
that they could
come back.
They could easily drop. They could easily do something, and then the 10,000 niggas that still left playing it could leave, and then it dies instantly. There's no Destiny 2 lingering on, holding on to the coattails of the 10,000. It's over instantly.
And also, do you guys think there's going to be a paradigm shift at all between Xbox and Sony or PlayStation? Because Xbox's new CEO, she's been doing nothing but, granted, they're lowercase W's, but W's nonetheless ever since she's got on board.
It's good press.
And Sony hasn't necessarily been taking lowercase L's. These been capitalized L's that Sony has been taking, not necessarily handed to them by Microsoft. They've been tripping and falling over some capital L's lately, and I foresee another paradigm shift. Like, will it be on the same level as what we saw in 2013? Probably not, but
I don't know.
A shift indeed, a shift in consumer sentiment. Well,
I don't know. I feel like the narrative. I feel like the narrative has snowballed too far for at the very least Xbox to ever be in the same grace as it ever even halfway it was in its heyday. But I do foresee a new caution around any new Sony news. I can agree.
An era of doubt.
I can't agree with that.
The seeds of doubt have been sown. But yeah, that's all we got for you guys today, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know in the comments down below what you guys think. And we appreciate everybody who likes and subscribes. 100 subscribers, by the way.
Yeah, 100
motherfucking subscribers.
What makes you think you're crazy? What makes you
crazy? We love you. We love every single one of you.
Love everybody who subscribes.
We love
everybody who comments
at all who interacts with these videos at all whatsoever.
Yeah, we may not be able to get to we may not be able to get to everyone's comment because we do work and have lives and stuff like that. So we do touch grass a lot. But every time we get them, even if we don't respond to the comment right away, trust and believe we read every last one, and we appreciate every one of them. Good comments, bad comments, neutral.
We are flipping boxes, reading your comments. Trust me, we do see them, gents,
and we appreciate it.
Also, as we leave, if there's anybody watching this who was a Destiny 2 player until its very end, what's the game you moving to now, dog? What you playing?
You guys gonna play Arc Raiders?
Right, what you finna hop on, dog? Let us know.
Let us know.
I'm interested to see what happens with the Destiny 2 community.
Yeah, I'm interested too, guys. And that's all we got for you.
That's all we got.
Peace.